SpeakEasy, Season 3, Episode 3.
Trey.
And,
that's Trey and that's Spanish for three.
Trace.
Bam.
I got a funny story about that. Remember when we used to go four-wheeling? Real quick, I'm going to jump way off topic. Easy, remember when we used to go four-wheeling?
That's what we do, baby.
We would hit the A mountain, and it would be me, you, and Danny Aguilar. We would be on the four-wheelers, and it would say, no trespassing. And he'd be like, it's okay. There's 2 four-wheelers, so it's not the rest of us, so we can go. Episode 3. Welcome back, guys.
Sweet accent, we're here.
Happy holidays, right?
Happy holidays.
Yeah, it's that time of
mix.
It's that time of year again.
If we are not festive
little
enough.
festive, thanks to the wifey for hooking it up and
Lady.
getting us all set up. We appreciate it.
I like how the light post has.
Yeah, they hooked it up. They hooked up the light post that has it going down.
Like light posts are like downtown areas or like that. And you see the light posts like lit up. Has
Yeah.
that kind of feel for it right there in the alleyway.
So it's that time of year. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. And what do the holidays mean to you? Like, when you think about the holidays, like, do you think about presents? Do you think about spending time with your family? Do you think about, I know like a lot of religious people, it's like Jesus Christ, birthday and all that good stuff. Like
the birth of Jesus Christens.
So what do they mean to you? Like, how do you celebrate and all that?
Me personally,
I spark one up.
Sparketh the greenery. Yes. Me personally, holidays, like it kind of sucked for a while because I was and I'm sure you know exactly how this feels. We chopped it up before about it. Is when you aren't living at home where you're born and raised, you don't have immediate access to family. Like, they're not just a 5-minute drive from down the road. I spent 3 months shy of 8 years in Springfield, Missouri, and I left when I was 19.
Were you incarcerated or what?
Mental institution.
Oh shit!
Shout out to Springfield. They have the softest pillow top mattresses there, and the best PB&Js.
With milk?
Chocolate milk.
Wow.
I was spoiled. I got
royal
strawberry
treatment.
milk.
You got the royal
sure.
treatment out there. So,
but living out there, asshole. Living out there like by myself, like I had friends and I knew a couple of people that had to make friends and make that life for myself. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like spending holidays and not being able to come home.
Got you.
For those holidays.
Got you.
Like, it gave a real deeper and more sincere introspect of how much I personally valued time with my family.
Yeah.
And it wasn't about gifts. It was like Mom's told you about the Christmas party coming up when it's just like a bunch of pots of
December 16th.
December 16th.
Marked on the calendar.
So we're all going.
We'll be in the Pueblo, hanging out. Shout out to
Mom.
Yep.
And the family.
Yep.
But so like that time is like a bunch of the family gets together and we just chill and hang out, and that means more to me than gifts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I've always been in that mood to be like, I remember reaching that age. I was like, oh yes, socks. Yes, new fucking jones. Like, as a kid, you're like, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Son, I'm like, can I get some underwear for Christmas or some socks? Because we running a little low. But I feel you. I think growing up, for us, as a kid, you grow up like presents and the whole thing. But I think as you get older, you realize quality time, right?
Yes.
I think that's the most important part, especially parents getting older, aunts, uncles,
grandparents.
Yeah, grandparents for you getting older, and just spending that quality time with friends and loved ones and whatever, and just making that time, because that's what can't be replaced, right?
Facts.
Toys and whatever gifts and shit you can get that later on down the road, but time is something that you can't make up, right?
Yeah, that's true to heart. That's actually a different topic of conversation of time is one of the most valued commodities.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because you're right, we're not going to be able to get that back. And ironically enough that we're talking about that is this year, talking about that Christmas party, this is the last gathering we're going to have.
Oh, wow.
This is it.
Oh, wow.
We've been doing it for a while, and then that tradition I told you about with the canzones passing and everything, I'm going to give them back to my older cousin Mikey, who started it.
Wow.
And this is going to be it, because my mom and my stepdad are like, that's a lot of food every year and a lot to deal with.
So the tradition is kind of just fizzing out.
This is a.
And I was thinking about that the other day. When a lot of the families lose a lot of their elders, or they're not around anymore, they quit getting together like they used to.
Holy
right? Like
shit, you are not wrong.
I was in somewhere thinking about it, and
Yep.
I thought like, dang, when was the last time like my family had a family reunion? It was like, I think when a lot of the like my grandparents were alive. I think we had one at like Young Park or something, and I thought like, wow, like, and even driving today, me and my wife were talking about it, how like my mom spends a lot of time like with my 2 aunts and my uncle that's here, and I think that's great. Like, they come from siblings of 6. And most of them spend all their time together, and I think like that's pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I think as you get older, you realize what's more important, right?
You really do. They're like and I remember like us being kids, we would always knock on that, be like, "Oh, wait till you get older. You're gonna how you're acting right now. Wait till you get older. You're gonna appreciate this a lot more than you think so." And wait till you get older. Wait till you get older.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, shit, I'm gonna be 38 in March, and I'm appreciating a lot of what I didn't, a lot more.
Right.
And it's going to that family time. It's going to that tradition. It's even like my circumstance, whatever. Like, I don't call it a circumstance. It's my life, and I love it. Is I was given a book for my birthday. And that doesn't do a Christmas, but my grandmother was like, "I lost it, whoop-de-woo," and this is for like my 13th birthday.
Oh, wow.
And then I just got it a couple of years ago.
Oh, shit.
And it's a book of like, it's about her, and it's just like, oh, hey, your name, like my name is, and then she would write it in. It's just a bunch of these facts about her, where she grew up and all this, and she was like, I feel like you would appreciate it more now than you did when you were 13 years old.
Yeah, 100%.
And then when
100%.
I went back, like after the night was done, they were asleep, and I cleaned up everything. I'm going back in my brain, I'm reading it, I'm just like, yeah, most definitely appreciating this way more. And that's where I stand now, is like I said, gifts, they're awesome. And, you get a couple of things. I lose my mind. I got an air fryer for Christmas, and I fucking went off the wall.
It's cool, like, when you get shit like that for like the house, you're like, fuck yes, I can cook with this. Bro, I've been asking Santa for a flat top grill for forever. And I'm hoping maybe I'll come out this Christmas and go outside and there's a flat top grill out there, because damn, I've been
through.
Like, but it's sick, like, when you're older, all the little things that you can appreciate and that you wouldn't if you were, you're younger and shit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, like the grilling shit, or the calzones, or the socks, or, just the little things. So,
like, oh, sweet, there's a new...
What do you think about Christmas? Like, how do you celebrate? Do you think about, like, do you go, like, religious side of it? Do you go, like, the pagan side of it? Because I know, like, your thoughts and beliefs are a little bit different than kind of everybody else. So, like,
yeah,
where do you go when you think about Christmas? Like, what side?
Hi, all my family watching. You're gonna get mad.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate Christmas in my own mind, in my own heart, my own being. I don't celebrate it to the religious extent of the birth of Jesus, and that whole Christian walk. That's just not. Yeah. Born and raised Catholic, so I'm not taking anything away from beliefs. I'm not knocking those beliefs. If that's what you believe, then
it's just what you developed through the years and your beliefs.
Yeah, my own belief system is mine.
Yeah, right.
I'm not hating anybody for what they believe. You have yours, I have me. So, but I don't go to the religious side of it. I don't even go to like the pagan.
Oh, really? I thought that'd be
like I recognize it. I know that it's celebrated as Yule. Pretty much everything about the day of Christmas is Yuletide, and that's ancient paganism developed I think pre-Roman Empire.
Yeah,
but
I think there's a lot like of that they celebrate, like that was introduced from the pagan time, right?
Oh yeah, and a lot of it just goes back to when Christianity was adopted into the Holy Roman Empire to be the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's like there is a lot, even with Easter and whatnot. But that's a whole different podcast series.
Yeah, that's a whole different discussion for
we
sure.
Could go for years on that. But,
so, what avenue do you hit it with?
Very selfishly speaking, a day off of work and time with family. And
that's dope. Dope. Food
and a lot of food.
Yeah.
That's really about it.
Right.
That's really about it. And like, and I couldn't ask for more because like at that point, right? That seems like just a damn good day right there.
Right. For sure.
So to ask for more, in my opinion, would be just a little bit selfish. So like,
I think the same. I think when I think about it and the way we celebrate, like, I do have Catholic upbringing, so obviously, like, we do celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ and all that, and no matter what, I still hold that true in my heart. But yeah, just spending time with the family. If I can get out, me personally, like, honestly, like, and fucking ride my motorcycle, like, on a day off, like, that's always a good day to me.
Right.
So I always try to do the things that always selfishly make me happy, because if it's a day that I can celebrate something and, like, it makes me happy to do something. So that's what, I like to do.
I dig that, yeah.
Yeah. And spending time with family, eating food, all that good stuff, you know what I mean? Driving around to family's house on the bike. If it's not, man, it's been an excuse to ride. It's been hella nice out. So, like, in the past, it's been, like, super cold, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it seems like this winter is a little warmer, so it'd be cool to keep riding throughout this.
I envy you be able to do that too. You're on a bicycle and it's cool, but you're only on a motorcycle.
Yeah, it's 100% different. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, what's the temperature out? Like,
yes.
Bro, like, the first thing I freaking think about, like, when I wake up in the day, it's like, can I ride my bike? Is it good? Like, my tire was busted. I know Haley's trying to get me to wrap it up, but my tire was busted for, like, seemed like eternity, and I was, like, rotting inside because I, like, couldn't smash how I wanted to. But yeah, that's a whole different subject.
Right.
We'll wrap it up, and let's hear from our sponsors real quick, yeah?
One sponsor coming up real quick.
Later, y'all.
What up, world? It's your boy Nico, right here representing Organ Mountain Organics Dispensary, 1300 El Paseo Road, Suite 280. You already know. Just letting you know, every day from 2 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. is our happy hour, and Monday is Munchie Monday. Tuesday is Twisted Up Tuesday. Wednesday is Wax Wednesday, not to mention Choke It Up Thursday and Flower Friday for all kinds of discounts, including every day your Texas ID if you are a veteran, and New Mexico State University staff and students. So don't forget, 1300 El Paseo Road, Suite 280. You already know. See ya.
And we're back.
Right here.
Thank you for checking out our sponsors. Now we got Nico's Current News. Dope. What you got for us?
Dude,
what's on the...
Like a big ass fucking cannon. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Allegedly.
At least we'll get the sound effects in there. Allegedly.
You think sound effects are safer? Fuck it, full sound.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So, segments on Nico's Canon News. This little article is probably going to take up the little majority chunk of the time because I feel that we could actually really go into this just a good amount.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, right now, the article is already 2 months old, but I don't give a shit.
It's all right. It's all right. It's new news to us.
It's new news to us, and I'm pretty sure like a lot of other people don't know about it, considering that unless you really follow the NCAA and college sports, whatever, you're not really following it. So, Sporter.
Yeah.
Hey.
What you got?
NCAA panel formally recommends removing marijuana banned substances list for college athletes.
Hey, all right. That's some news. That's some really cool news.
From that shit.
So the NCAA, so college as a whole, right?
Across the entire board.
Hey, that's super cool.
And it's going out for the three main governing bodies of college sports academia. What they're going to go after right now is they're going to be talking to, obviously, doctors that have spent time within the cannabis industry and culture, business individuals like ourselves that work within the industry, and also doctors that work on the recovery side of individuals that have ever been on an addiction type of thing.
Okay.
So they're going to be going into a lot of research, and they're going to develop a type of grade scale to where right now I believe that if you are tested and you're over at like the numbers like 35, between 35 and 50, I believe, on something type of units, It's not actually just like testing a percentage.
Okay.
Of like, oh yeah, you're
how
dirty.
How many units you have in your system type thing. Okay.
It's like, all right, yeah, you're dirty, but how dirty are you? Oh, it's just a topical salve, or it's just like half an edible for because you're recovering from a busted ACL, MCL surgery.
Right.
So they are now going to up that ante to, I believe, up to 150 units, which is going to put away being able to smoke a J after playing for the NCAA championship against Duke or something. You'd be like, oh yeah, my shoulder is destroyed, so can I take an edible so I just can sleep at night? You know what I mean?
So just on how my brain works, so like 150 units is that equivalent to like one joint? Or what is that compared to like 30 units? Do you know?
That I don't know.
That'd be interesting to kind of...
So yeah, to research, to go dabble into like the science and the foundation of that article.
Just to kind of see like what that threshold is and like how much they can ingest or inhale or whatever, you know what I mean? To where they get that limit, or how much time off to where it dissipates or whatever, you know?
Yeah, because even we're going into, I mean, we've gone through how many different types of CBD or CBG medication that do have some type of residual THC part of it. Like, all right, it's whatever percentage of CBD or CBN or CBG, but there is also this. So you will piss dirty for THC if you do take this, but you will also be,
one of the guys
experiencing all the pain of your ailment right now.
When we allegedly did one of our trips and we had met with Lem at Lempire at that dispensary, he was working with it was the Raiders at the time. That one keeps on going out. And they were developing a strain for quarterbacks when they got injured for like their throwing shoulder. And it was like that Lem strain that we had for a while.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And that was specifically grown just for recovering for like a Tommy John surgery or something. So yeah, that's pretty cool that they're diving into it and using it sports and allocating that to like recovery and how it helps you. And like, we talk all the time, like we smoke and we go to the gym and like it pushes us through. Like there's so many different properties that weed fucking works. You know what
helps
I mean?
With, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I love that we had those little fitness flyer things that we were tossing out in bags and everything. Was like, if you like, it hypes you up, or it's better than like pre-workout. It's more healthier for you in a sense.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time. Like we smoke some dabs and we hit the gym and it's like it's our pre-workout right here.
Right. And then afterwards, you want to calm down and hit this like solid indica and just relax.
You get to chill out, and but how that they're applying it, to those things, like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm digging it. So the NCAA committee on competitive safeguards and medical aspects of sports said that members met and decided to advise all three of the association's governing bodies to introduce and enact legislation to stop testing and punishing players for cannabis usage. Or cannabinoid usage. So cannabinoid usage to be like, if it's going to be like, even all the way up to RSO.
Right.
I mean, how absolutely wonderful on the medicinal level that is alone. Just for people that like,
I talk about it all the time, what it does for my throat and my throat issues and issues. I can't get my hands on it, or it's hard to come by sometimes that I don't use it effectively as I probably should, just because it's not readily available. In that sense,
Unfortunately, we'll get there.
So all you manufacturers out there, get on your RSO game.
Get on that RSO tip. If you know anybody, RSO.
It really helps out.
We got how many? 1, 2, 3 RSO. Boom.
So what else you got? What else you got in the news? That's pretty cool though, man. I mean, NCAA is really making some moves,
Oh. That was going to end it really quick, as the committee stated that the rationale behind the decision was multifaceted, ending in that one, ending the cannabis punishment or whatnot is going to acknowledge the ineffectiveness of the existing policy. So it's going to be like, okay, the slap on the wrist is stupid in the fact that we can get medicinal value from this. So it's going to pretty much throw that under the bus. 2, it affirms its belief that cannabis is not a performance-enhancing drug. Like it made me make me smash a bag of chips faster. That's about it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
And then the third one is going to promote the importance of moving towards a harm reduction strategy, in that like I said the last time, if you take so many over-the-counter drugs, like, you know, you'll have liver failure,
Sure.
you'll have kidney
Sure.
failure, stuff like that. But,
Sure.
you know, holistic medicine has never shown any side effects to ever.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anybody OD after leave. You might go to the hospital and think your heart's stopping, or
Yeah.
you might have a little panic attack, or
You might get nauseous because you ate half the chocolate bar for your very first time, but
drink a Coke, bring you back.
Right,
That's
you'd be
what we
all
tell
right.
everybody all the time.
Exactly.
Take a hot shower, drink a soda pop, and you're good.
So,
Badass. So that's some pretty dope news. And you got anything else? What else you got?
Oh yeah, a real quick overview for the state of New Mexico. November's cannabis report.
All right.
Over 2,800 approved licensed premises for locations to operate in both medical and recreational sales, as well as locations for grows, farming, cultivation, and production.
2,800.
2,866 to be precise.
God damn, that's a lot of licenses.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of money. If you think on average, each license like 3,500 and multiple, right? And like that's like base price of shit. It's a lot of money they made. There's no cap inside either.
That's for the roundabout business support now. No cap inside either.
No cap inside. Don't even get me started. That's a whole nother conversation.
$46.5 million in sales in the state for the month. In adult use, that's $34.4 million. And the other is medical for a $12,077,929.
Damn.
And Quattro cents.
Damn. I'll hit you with the fun fact real quick. There
Fun
is
fact. Just don't hit me.
110 dispensaries in Las Cruces. The population is 110,000.
What?
There's one for every 1,000 people. That's crazy, huh?
Ridiculous.
Crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Crazy.
That's ridiculous.
All right, that's Nico's news. Real quick word from our sponsors.
Sponsorship.
Later.
What's up, world? It's your boy Nico, letting you know that Dewey the dog hates DUIs. And because it is holiday season around the corner, he is here to remind you to be extra careful out there. And if you find yourself in the very unfortunate circumstance to get a DUI, do not forget to slide into the law offices of Matt Madrid and obtain him as your attorney for anything, to be honest. But just letting you know that if it does happen, you got him. Get their contact info, and please be safe out there, and happy holidays. Take care.
Right on. Thank you from our sponsors,
Thank
Matt
you.
Madrid.
Matt
You want to hit me
Madrid.
with it?
Much appreciated. Absolutely. Coming up on this segment, as always, is our trusty disclaimer. Everything said and mentioned in this podcast is a gross exaggeration of what may and could possibly happen. So, if that ever happens.
So, story time. I think this time of year's a good time for this. It's not really a story. I guess it's a story time, but more of like a watch out. More like a watch yourselves around this time. So it's holiday party. It's holiday season.
Oh yes.
And all your work parties are coming up. So be careful. Don't make an ass of yourself out there.
Do not make an ass of yourself, please.
Man, I've seen way too many chefs, CEOs, line cooks, prep cooks, servers,
bartenders, hosts and hostesses.
Yeah, the
entire staff.
Yeah, the entire staff lost because of a holiday party. And we're not going to mention any names. There's a little brewery company off of University.
Many names.
There was only one at the time. And they would treat us real good. They would take us to Albuquerque. They would rate out like the fanciest of the fanciest rooms, right? Mm-hmm. They would give everybody like $50 gift cards. They treated us well. There was maybe like a couple hundred of us at the time, right? And man, those parties though were crazy lit. I had an executive chef. Well, he was that night, and we were like working on a couple projects. We had like Valentine's dinners coming up and like shit in the works like for down the road, right?
Yeah.
Didn't make it out the party. Like just he Like, just didn't show back up.
Wait.
It was like, hey, Joey, here's this menu you got to put together. I was like, yeah, fuck off. So.
Hold on, wait. So wait, hold on. Because you were the guy in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
And so were you having to work your own fucking Christmas party, or did you guys cater out or something?
No, yeah, they catered out. I think.
Fuck, okay.
I think the last couple ones that we ran, they had some of the kitchen put together. They were getting a little more cheaper, but man, they had like Chipotle one year. They had they treated us well, huh? They did a good job. So
burrito.
Yeah, that was a cool one. So yeah, what do you got for us? What's your horror story?
The horror story
that you experienced maybe at a holiday party or?
Okay, actually, this is hilarious because it's actually around holiday time.
All right.
So this is my first kitchen job when I was living in Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah.
Won't say any names, but as always, if anybody knows about rolling up in a kitchen, any sincere kitchen, you're gonna start as the fucking dish bitch. You are busting
100%.
suds all the time.
100%.
So get your ass in the pit, and I don't want to see you unless you're bringing dishes to the line.
Yeah.
So that was me. And then at one point in time, it was right before, it was like a week and a half or 2 weeks before Turkey Day. They started bringing me on, splitting me and time between dishing and being a line bitch.
Oh shit, you threw you on the line.
Yeah, so I was
all right.
learning a little bit, and then boom, 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 and then see the dishes stack, and then take off, and then come back and stock, and then like, all right, relearn and whatever. So all this time, I was having a lot of help closing the dish pit, and I didn't have to ever go back there once the pit was closed.
All right.
Right. So now that I'm on the line and dishing, I'm having to close the rest of the line. So like the line for dinner is closed, but now I got to do desserts. So like chef and the other chefs are done. They're sitting at the bar. They're having drinks with everybody. They're whatever. And I'm finishing up in the dish pit. And then if I get a dessert order, run up, take it, and then keep dishing.
Sure.
The horror story behind this is the night that around the holidays that I actually have to stay by myself and finish off the line and finish the dish pit and go back and clean everything off.
Yeah.
I shit you not, dude. And the building is old. It's in downtown Springfield. And a lot of shit was underneath, and the building is just really fucking old. But I had never seen a slug that would bow up on a motherfucker.
A slug?
I had never seen one of them like that, bro. I turned the lights on, and there's 6 crawling up the fucking wall behind the dish sink, dude. Damn. Where the high pressure hose is, and it's right next to like an expo window to like throw out whatever. And I had never seen them before. And
I've seen some bad roaches, but not a slug.
Dudes, like, they were just scooting up the wall. I'd never
slug?
Yeah, like a snail with no shell. And then one of them looked at me like, fucking turn the light off.
Like, what's up?
They had those eyes, dude. They like looked at me. It was gross. That shit was great. I'm not even joking.
Are they big?
Yeah, like, you know, my flat ass fat thumbs, dude, twice that. Like, right, no, it's actually, but yeah,
no shit.
They were gross. And it freaked me out. I'd never seen like that before. I've seen snails.
You run out?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands in the air.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The whole shit. The whole shit, yeah. Yeah.
I kind of got yelled at because I was like, dude. She's like, hey, shut up. Go back there. I'll see you back there because you already knew. So I got scolded.
I would just spray them down.
Just salty.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So bad. I'm not, no.
Damn, I mean, I've seen some aggressive roaches. Like, they pull a knife out on you like, hey, give me that loaf of bread.
Yeah.
But those slugs before.
I've seen those roaches too.
Yeah, you worked in Mesilla, haven't you? No, nothing. I'm not saying everywhere. I'm just some
saying.
Places.
I walked down to a wine cellar in like a poker game with rats.
Oh yeah, Jesus. Oh yeah, you did work in Mesilla then.
No, that was it. That was in Missouri.
One was the bouncer at one of the clubs, bro. Big old roach. I could have swore he was the bouncer at Palacios. I could have swore that nigga. He had big old antennas. I was like, he be living there for
I
a
was
minute.
in Missouri for that one. Get my ass kicked. I was in Missouri.
All right. So, yeah, that's a pretty good little story. I never seen a slug or anything like that in my life. I'm from fucking New Mexico.
Yeah, same. That's why I freaked out. Like I freaked out when I saw a possum.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? They're evil.
Yeah, I ain't never know nothing about that. I'm a city boy too, so we know nothing about that.
Stay away from stay away from that country.
So, a real quick word from our sponsors.
Sponsors?
Later, y'all.
What's up, world? It's your boy Nico, just letting you know, then shouting everybody out at the team for the SpeakEasy Podcast After Dark. Hit us up at SpeakEasy LCNM on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification too, because it does help out the algorithm and it does help promote the channel. Also, find us on Instagram at SpeakEasyNM, all one word, and you will check out all the latest drops for the podcasts, as well as probably some small snippets if we decide to throw something else in there. Keep it guessing and everything. So don't forget to hit us up here at SpeakEasy, and we're looking forward to seeing each and every one of you. Take care, y'all.
And we're back.
We are.
Shout out to our sponsors. Thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Very much so.
And now's our jam sesh, right?
Jam session!
We always do something different. So this week we have a local artist, Drew Christopher.
Drew Christopher. He's going
And,
to be hitting us with his track, Faded.
Yeah. Let's see if I do this right. Album just dropped. I think this song's like a month old. It's on YouTube. Check them out.
Yeah, about a month. That's what the... So we go.
Why you only coming when you faded? Why you so mad I finally made it? Why you so mad I made something of myself finally? In your eyes I see you hate it. I wasn't good enough then, but I'm good enough now. Tell me how. And I wish I knew then what I finally know now. Oh yeah, right now. Please, please, please. Just let me be, I'm doing me. I'm moving through life comfortably. I'm finally free. And I don't need nobody telling me what I need to be or what I need to be or who I need to be. Change myself for someone and I hate that shit. All this trauma I ain't dealt with, gotta face that shit. I know I'm numb to feeling, but I had to feel it once. I gotta handle it correct or it's all coming out at once. So take it bite size, homie, this is your life. Them stigmas around mental health, they are all lies. Real people have died, the ones that's strongest on the surface. Inside I know they hurting, boy, they lost without a purpose. You ain't never too strong, you ain't never too weak, you ain't never too straight edge, ain't never too G. You ain't never too tough to tell these people what you need. I ain't talking to you, this is me preaching to me. Cause when I'm faded, I'm reminded of all this internal hatred that I had for me. Someone take these shots from me, someone take this Glock from me. Why the fuck you talk to me? I am a lost cause, you see. You can never empathize, so I take it as sympathy. I don't need your sympathy, let me have my misery. Cause my life don't mean shit to me. Ace does, cause they love it runs deeper than a pay stub, deeper than a common pay stub.
Crazy, huh? It's a good one.
That's good.
Real good one. So shout out to the team. Shout out to Drew doing his thing. I mean, he's been doing music for a minute now.
Serious.
Since me and my brother used to do stuff since when I was recorded with Aloe and the whole camp. And so yeah, shout out to his whole camp and doing their thing. And you know, he's out there recording. And I think they shot their, like, that video was done in Brooklyn. Or one of them was, like, a couple of them were, like, done out there in, like, New York. So
nice.
yeah, they paid big money.
Buildings that big.
They put a lot into their craft, and so yeah. So shout out to all those guys for doing their thing, and
Definitely.
yeah, that's what it is this round. And thanks for chilling with us. Thanks for smoking with us. And what you got? You got one more announcement, right?
I got one more announcement. This upcoming, I want to say a week from yesterday.
Yeah.
or Sunday actually. This upcoming weekend, the 10th, 11th, and 12th in the Pueblo of Tortugas
That's the hood right there.
The annual event. So it's going back to like what we like for Christmas and everything. This thing.
We grew up doing that, bro. I mean, we go walk the mountain. I mean, I know my Uncle Bill would go up barefoot. I know they did it on their knees a couple times. Like,
seen that.
That's just
for sure.
You know, that hits home right there. So yeah, if you guys are out and you know you're real religious and look into that, or just want to do something different, you know, check something out and check out the festivities.
Yep.
They do a lot of dancing. Like they have a lot of cool things going on, like the whole celebration.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
I dig it. You be walking. If you're from the Pueblo, you know, like they'll be walking at all hours of the night, shooting off those damn shotguns.
Bro, I'm gonna tell that story real quick. I moved to Tortugas, and I mean we grew up on the other side, but I moved back. I was like 19 or 20, and had a little apartment right there, and it was like December 11th, and middle of the night, boom, boom, these cannons going on. I'm outside the pistol. What's going on? Oh man, it's fucking crazy, bro. They those fucking cannons got me and had me shook for like that first week I fucking lived there, bro. It was wild. So shout out to the Pueblo. Shout out to all your family for doing their thing, and you guys always represent real well out there, and we'll be out there. I'm gonna try to make it this year, go early and do the climb real early, and you know I'm in shape this year, so shouldn't be nothing. I always worry about getting up there and dying, half out of breath, like
you can still take the side road
before the mass hits, and you're like, oh, let me smoke a joint.
Bishop bless me. But yeah, dude. So that's gonna be always a good time to see. So
thanks for watching, thanks for staying tuned, and we'll check you guys later.
Guys, until next time.
Later, y'all. Yo, Joey Cypher here. So check it out. The new issue of Flavors of the Desert is going to be hitting all the restaurants. It's going to be in Visit Las Cruces. We'll be at the Corbett Center. You might even catch us at the farmer's market passing them out. So be on the lookout for the new issue of Flavors of the Desert hitting all the locations pretty soon. Later, y'all.